Good afternoon and good morning. This is James Loy of Loyalty360, welcoming you to our ongoing Thought Leadership and Loyalty series. Today we have Mark Mears, Noodles & Company Executive VP and CMO, here to talk about the brand's authentic and community-minded approach to customer engagement. Hello, Mark. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, James. It's a pleasure to be here.
So to begin, we're always trying to get an idea of customer loyalty and what it means to different brands. Can you talk about how Noodles & Company defines customer loyalty, or how is it perceived within your brand?
Well, at Noodles and Company, we believe strongly that words matter. And so, no offense, James, but we actually don't ever use the term customer or consumer. We think it sounds very impersonal and transactional versus more personal and relational. As such, we use the word guest, and we think about it as treating a guest as if they were in our own home, or the way we would like to be treated if we were a guest in someone else's home. And likewise, we don't use the term loyalty. We think that can be rote and habitual and sometimes devoid of feeling. Rather, we prefer the word engagement. And we think engagement creates a deeper level of emotional commitment and indeed fosters a two-way interactive dialogue as opposed to kind of a top-down, one-way monologue. And this seems to provide a more unified approach to reaching our guests in the way they want to be reached today. And simply put, our goal is to build upon our new Made Different brand positioning. We want to create a cult-like following behind Noodles and Company, and based on the relevancy of our real food, real cooking, and real flavors platform that we believe appeals to the way our millennial guests and their families want to dine today.
Well, we certainly focus on engagement here quite a bit, and we also like to talk about how brands are building these communities. And it seems that Noodles & Company does have a very strong following. So how is your new food platform Made Different, designed to more actively engage this community?
Yeah, we do have a very strong following. This is our 20th anniversary, and we have developed a following of millions and millions of guests throughout almost 500 restaurants across the country and a fairly large and growing social footprint. But really, everything starts from our mission statement, which is always nourish and inspire every team member, guest, and community we serve. So the words Made Different represent the fact that indeed our food is made. We use real food, no artificial flavors, colors, preservatives, or sweeteners in our core menu. 14 fresh vegetables we prep throughout the day, and we employ real cooking techniques such as sautéing our noodles right in front of you and customizing it to your specific taste. And all of this results in real flavors that ensure the fresh, bold ingredients and complex sauces from our globally inspired World Kitchen menu come shining through. And lastly, the word different is equally important in this equation, in that we believe life happens over a bowl of noodles. And so today, within our competitive restaurant environment, our goal is to leverage the unique and different nature of our brand experience to help nourish those relationships that matter most. We're bringing the family back together. And finally, the word inspire comes from a calling that we have to leverage the size and scale of our enterprise. Not only our 10,000 strong team members within our restaurants, but the literally millions of guests that we serve each year. And we're encouraging them to use their noodle and help make a difference, creating a positive and lasting impression within their communities.
I've also heard you talk about your team members as Noodle Ambassadors. So how does this term, how does this approach help empower employee engagement and then therefore help better build relationships with your guests?
Well, we talk about the brand, and really, in our world, a brand is nothing more than a promise that we make to our guests. And so we understand how important it is to harness the tremendous power of our 10,000 strong team members, who we refer to as Noodle Ambassadors, in our nearly 500 restaurants across the country, to engage them on a deeper level, ensuring that our brand promise is kept to our guests every bowl, every restaurant, and every visit.
Okay, great. Last question. As a CMO, what is the biggest challenge that you currently face, and how does your brand meet and overcome that challenge?
Well, James, it truly is becoming a more difficult job to be a CMO today, given the increasingly competitive nature of today's restaurant industry, where the lines between segments are blurring. Coupled with the fragmentation of media and messaging, it's becoming more difficult to reach our desired target audience through more traditional means in an economical manner. So we're using analytical data and insights to help inform a strategically founded and multi-layered integrated marketing communications approach, employing a full array of both mass and micro-targeted media and related tactics to accomplish our communication objectives, helping us reach the right target with the right message at the right time.
Wonderful. Well, Mark, I want to thank you again for taking the time to speak with us today and for all of your valuable insights.
Thanks, James. My pleasure. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. To see more videos on our ongoing Thought Leadership and Loyalty series, visit loyalty360.org.